going, girls? It's your boy, long term gamer, aka Darth Trago, aka the Darth One, and with me, as always, is my brother from another, the one, the only, Mr. Daylight himself, formerly known as Purge TCS. What is going on, good sir?
All you know, all you know, it's going, it's going, man. I've made the switch back to YouTube. I'm still on
Okay,
Facebook though. I'm still on
okay, okay.
Facebook. Yeah, I've made the switch back to YouTube. That's been kind of a caveat for me. Um, I think it's just because of the popularity of the platform for me.
And it
I
makes sense.
think because I don't know. I guess we're on a podcast, so I guess it really doesn't matter if I say it like this, right?
Right, right, right.
But like when it comes down to it, like when I first started and I first started on Facebook, I was getting like 1,500 to 2,000 views per
Okay,
per one, right?
right, right.
Well, I'm lucky to even like break 20 or 30 now.
You mean
So
just like views?
just views wise, and like views means absolutely nothing on Facebook, and like the algorithm for Facebook is kind of similar to the algorithm on YouTube in the sense of they they both are put, yeah, it's us, um but they both focus on reactions. It's not so much of the views per se, but YouTube is focused on views, based on your partnership with them, but
Yeah.
the likes and the comments are what gets you from the bottom to the top. So the more likes you have, the more comments you have, the more likely people will see you, which is the same with Facebook. And I feel like with how popular Facebook is, it's not very popular when you're searching gaming. It really isn't. Because unless you put yourself in like group chat, like in groups, like for me, if I play Destiny, I put it in all the Destiny groups.
Right.
9 times out of 10 they'll watch, but then I'm taking the time to put it in all of these spots. Whereas YouTube, what are you going on YouTube to watch? Videos.
Yeah. Funny videos.
Right. So with Facebook being a strict video, or with YouTube being a strict video platform, it's so much easier to get recognized. But for Facebook, there's so many different things to Facebook now because you got Facebook Marketplace, gaming, your normal dash feed. I mean, you name it. And now they have Facebook Reels, which is trying to compete with TikTok, and
Right.
YouTube has YouTube Shorts that competes with TikTok, which they're never going to touch TikTok because TikTok.
Man, I mean, like you said, dude. I mean, the viewership. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is. It's about the viewership. It's about interactions and stuff like that. It's about
But it's not so much the interactions on Twitch though.
shit like that. Look here. I mean, it's not as far as getting paid by them and stuff like that. No, but you know what I'm saying
Well, the recognition
for
is through views. That's why when you
yeah,
get through the affiliate program, you have to get so many views and
man. But
shit.
it's
Like it's not based on likes. It's not based on comments. So you
man
are you are solely focused on getting the views. And for Twitch, it is the main gaming platform that everyone has been going to for years. So
for for now. I mean, I know they. What is it? It's another one that they it's been here for a minute. What is it? Tubo, I think it is.
I think is it Tubo?
Is another platform that is out right now. That is. from my understanding, competing with Twitch and everything else of that nature. But I just haven't really had a chance to go over and really try it out because
Well, the biggest competition for Twitch is going to be YouTube across the board, because YouTube um, is getting the recognition through the biggest platform users. So I mean, we're talking fucking like Tim the Tatman, who's one of the most popular streamers in the world.
Yeah.
So I mean, anybody's going to go to that platform if they're offered a $2 million contract with them. But like, the fact of the matter is that it is better on YouTube to get the recognition. Now, the possibilities are endless when it comes down to recognition in general, because even if no matter what platform you're on, you're never going to get the recognition you want unless you're putting yourself out on other platforms. So regardless, you have to put yourself out on platforms like TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, like anywhere.
All the above.
All of the above. And I was actually talking about this with a couple of guys, and they were saying, you know, what I need to do is I need to start making YouTube videos. I haven't made jack shit for YouTube videos because I don't know how. And to be fair, I haven't had the time to learn. So
I mean, it's not hard. I mean, I've done.
It's not hard. It's just it's time consuming because you're learning.
It is time consuming. And here's the other thing too. With us using Streamlabs, you know what I'm saying, we have the option to record.
Which I do every time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we had the option to record everything that we do and then go back and, you know what I'm saying, and make edits, make cuts. And, you know, post though. Half the time that's what I do with the stuff that I have posted on my YouTube page. This is, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of that's from Elden Ring, right?
No, my friend Pedro and the stuff is on there too.
I have not looked at your Facebook or your YouTube in a while.
Yeah, no, I think I did one with my friend Pedro, which that's a fun ass game that I need to get back into. Okay.
You also need to put like fucking like, because you got all these.
I know. Leave me alone. This is not critique my page right now moment. Okay, this is not one of those moments, people.
Hold the fuck up. You're getting. Wait, is that you?
No, that ain't me.
Okay, because I'm like, damn, dude, you getting views, man.
What the fuck?
Like, shit, you're getting views, my man.
Like,
what the fuck? Where? Do you have 85 at the end of yours?
Probably yes.
God damn it. Long-term
like
gamer.
Possibly. This ain't about me right now, though.
This is about you right now, dude. Why can I not find it?
I don't know.
You are not coming up at all. Oh, here you are. That's why I can't fucking find you.
Why? Because you put spaces in it?
Well, it's got spaces in it.
Oh,
I'm whole ass subscribed to you and shit. I still can't find you.
That's the funny part. I mean, well, that's the funny part.
But no, like it.
Looking at my YouTube page for whatever reason.
Hey, dude, like I was kind of curious about it. What I want to know is how does a YouTube video with only 32 subscribers get over a couple thousand views almost per video and still maintain 32 subscribers? Are they just putting out really shitty videos? I don't.
Or they could be buying views.
That is a possibility.
There's a big possibility.
A lot of people
but who
do
knows? That. Like, who knows? But
I mean, but if they like their content, Smitty, then why not subscribe to them? You know what I mean? Like
that too.
Just don't like the opage. Well, even still, man. Like I feel like if you like somebody's content, I'm gonna subscribe. if I like somebody. That's why I'm subscribed to fucking like 200 people, but because I like all their content, I like what they do. But like,
And that's the thing, and that's the thing, and then you have to look at it like this too. Um, that
someone might
and
just
that's
be under
possible.
a guest
It's
on,
you know what I'm saying, like realistically, all of these things are very, very, very possible. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they could be buying followers. They could just be, people could just be tuning in. Like I said, like he said, like it could be like a guest. Somebody say, "Hey, go check this person's video." You know what I'm saying? And they'll go check the video. They may like the content, they may not, but they may not like it enough to be like, "Oh, hey, let me go ahead and hit that subscribe button to go to see every time." You know what I'm saying? You put a fresh new video out or whatever. It happens like that.
well, and that's the thing, man. Like for me, I haven't posted any videos because I'm working on a second YouTube channel. So like, I'm working on actually. I'll
What's going on, Granny?
I'll have see this one, my main one, my project, and my other project. So I'll have 4 YouTube channels that I'm managing. Plus Facebook. Hi, hello, howdy, good day, afternoon, good to see you, y'all. I'm here in Alabama watching you. Dude, you're too much, man.
It's always Dave's fault when it comes to these things.
Like, I know it sounds like an excuse, but like for me, I don't have the time because I have a full-time job just like you. And I'm looking at making 2 other YouTube channels. I'm still on Facebook yet, and like I got so much going on, man. So like
one channel at a time.
And that's what I'm doing. I haven't made my other 2 projects yet because I'm focusing on the 2 that I have. I'm focusing on Next Gen, and I'm also focusing on my main channel. So like, I gotta. But at the same time, with this other channel, which very few know about, I honestly feel like it'll do really well. I really do. And
I mean, it's possible.
If that does well, then the 4th one will be even better.
I mean, like I said, man, one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying? It takes time to gain success, all right? Unless you just know somebody that can get you there quickly. But it takes time. And
well, apparently Granny's got some fucking
Justin Timberlake.
I don't know what Justin Timberlake said, but
right, like wait a minute.
I know what Brad Pitt said, and he said, "You know what? We're all gonna die soon, so you might as well fucking just wreck your life." I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like, some dude found Brad Pitt in the wild, and he's like, "We're all gonna die, so you might as well fuck it up while you can."
Well, like, damn, Brad. That's
damn, dude. Like, you're one of the most paid actors in fucking Hollywood, and you're sitting here like, we're all gonna die soon, so fuck it. It's like, what the fuck?
I mean, it is what it is. But
crying a river.
But jumping into
the fuck up, Granny. Like,
but jumping into today's topic, because this little off topic conversation. But jumping into today's topics, man. We got The Sims 4. Actually, it's just The Sims. What is it, like high school or something?
No, so Sims had a couple of bugs in their system, and what had happened was one of the bugs was that the toddlers were growing up way too fast. So the mother or whatever would have a baby. That baby would end up being an elderly person within like a few minutes, and then then shut down. I don't know what to tell you, but they'll go elderly, and so you'll have your son that's older than you. It's like another Age of Adeline situation. And then I just watched that movie last night, so that's why it's in my head. But and then the other one was certain Sims were attracted to other Sims that they weren't supposed to be, like they aren't necessarily supposed to be attracted to. We are talking incest. So there was an incest bug where your mom would be interested in their son, or fucking like the cousins would be interested. Like, it was so fucked up. and apparently it had happened multiple times before. I'm like, dude, how do you not catch this?
Yeah, I've never had that happen, or I've never experienced it because I play The Sims, people. Like I do. Like I have it on my PC right now. I have The Sims 4 downloaded on my PC just because they had the whole Star Wars theme, and they had the whole Star Wars story, and they had a whole bunch of different stuff on it. So yeah, I have that game, and I've never had to deal with either one of those situations.
And Lauren never did either. She's an avid Sims player as well, my fiance.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know where it came from or how it came about, but it did.
It was probably something, probably overseas. You know, they always find some way to break something.
And she initially thought that it was like a mod that people can do. I'm like, first of all, why would you make a mod of incest? And then second of all, why would I lie about it? Because like, there's multiple articles about it. You can go find it.
Yeah, I mean, but see, it's mod, like you said, The Sims. There are so many different mods for that game. I mean, to where, you know, when you have relations, because, you know, I said, you know, the boy right here, so I try to keep it a little PG. But, you know, when you have relations in the game, you know what I'm saying, it's always blurred out, or they're always under the covers and stuff. You see the covers and stuff, but you won't see the actual people. There have been mods where they got rid of all of that stuff and you see everything. It's like, why? What's the whole purpose of it?
Porn.
There's none. Dude, they got adult websites that you can go play these games on without having to make any type of
like Steam.
This is true.
Like Steam. But regardless though, like it's still fun.
That game.
It's still
You know what game I'm talking about. I still haven't bought that game.
Dude, I haven't bought it either. Like I'm so interested in buying it just for the simple fact of the nature of the game. But like,
I would never be able to stream it on Twitch.
I can't spend. I can't. What's the word I'm looking for? Like I'm not. Like I can't justify spending the money to buy the game only to play it and just be appalled the entire time.
I can't.
I unfortunately cannot say the name on here because it is, you know, I don't want to get demonetized, but you play as a certain.
It starts with a C.
Yeah, you play as a certain appendage and you shoot certain things out of that, and guns. You have out of the guns, and you flying female anatomy who have teeth.
Yeah.
That's the most PG way I could put that.
That's the best way we could put that.
Yeah.
Like, period.
You play as an appendage, as a male appendage, and you fight female appendages with teeth.
Yeah. So, like I said, it is crazy. But like I said, but that's just, you know, The Sims. But listen, dude, The Sims has always been it's always been an interesting game. You know,
on the note of Sims though, what have you played the werewolf one yet?
No, I haven't. Like I said, I've been on the Star Wars kick. So
because Lauren got it and she absolutely loves it. Like you turn into, like, it's not like Sims 3 where you only get the teeth and like the tail and whatever. Yeah, but like you full blown turn into a whole ass werewolf, and like the vampires and the werewolves, like there's some lore behind that and shit.
I'm gonna say, yeah, wasn't that the monster expansion?
There was really no monster expansion. It was like they're separate expansions. Unlike Sims 3, where it was just kind of like a Halloween or whatever. But like, so they came out with all of them. But now you can play as vampire, ghost, werewolf, fucking wizard, and they're all their own separate packs.
See, that's fucking crazy.
So like, Sims 4 is the biggest. Like, Sims have never been this big before. This game is fucking massive comparative to other Sims. I remember playing the very first Sims ever, and I absolutely loved it. But I, for some reason, can't get with Sims 4, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know what
keeps... Why, 'cause you start out broke?
Well, no, because, like, you can get the infinite money glitch. But, like...
Yeah, I know. That's that day.
Like, that, like, there's... I don't know why anybody would play Sims and not have the infinite money mod, but... Like, it's one of those things where I can't sit there for hours and make a house. Like, and
So just buy one.
I think that comes into this. What I've been dealing with lately is I can't play single player games. I honestly think that that's what it is. I can't play single player games because I've been playing multiplayer games, and I literally have 40 people in my Discord that play with me on the regular. So like,
Yeah.
it's really hard for me, and plus playing Destiny for I don't know what 6-7 years, 8
It's been a
years,
long time.
like it's so hard to want to play with just myself. I mean, when the Castellan Protocol or the Costello Protocol comes out, I will be playing by myself. Like,
Yeah.
and same thing with Spider-Man comes out later this month. I think in 9 days.
A couple of days actually.
5
they
days.
Come out on the 12th.
5
They come out on
days.
the 12th.
Fuck yeah, dude. So there are a couple games that I'll be streaming just myself on my channel, but like, Sims is not one of those games for me. I don't know. I feel like if you stream Sims, you have no friends, and the only people that you like to talk to are the people in your chat.
But here's the thing, like with Sims, right? I said this way. For me, Sims has always been just like a stress reliever type of game.
Yeah.
Because because I'm not.
Mine's a little bit more morbid, but that's fine.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm fighting monsters. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go get an exotic piece of armor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not racing, and which I still need to do that anyway. Man, but it is. It's just a stress reliever in game form.
Right.
I mean, I could always just play Sonic, but that gets stressful after a while too.
But even then, like it's still one of those things where you kind of have to look at it in its entirety and think, well, okay, well, I mean, my stress reliever is much more morbid because I like to kill shit when I'm angry. So like, I'm on the bloodiest fucking shit that you can, like, maybe not bloody, but we're talking like Grand Theft Auto, Back for Blood. Like, give me any of those games, dude. My anger will be out of me within 10 minutes. I got fucking like I'll be fucking.
And that's
fucking
true.
up the streets of San Andreas. Not San Andreas. Is it San? No, it's not San Andreas. It's fucking, what is it?
Wait, which game we talking?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
I don't know.
It's not San
It
Andreas.
It looked like LA.
We'll just say LA, but if I say LA, then it sounds like I'm going to LA to kill people, and like that's not what I'm trying to do.
No, you're right. You're right. You don't go after people that you need to go after. You go after your teammates.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when Tracy's there. Stress relief is like Minecraft when I'm having my COD withdrawals. Yeah, I feel that. Los Santos, that's what it is. It's Los Santos.
Okay.
So,
but no, Smitty, but that's the truth of the matter too. Is that you know what I'm saying? Switching up games. I mean, you know what I'm saying, and that's just what it is. I mean, like you said, I mean, we all play Destiny.
But there are variety streamers though.
Hello.
Like we're both like technically variety streamers, but like for me
more so than you. I said, hey, listen, I play single player stuff, man. I'm sorry.
Well,
that's
just because you don't like us, man. Like I don't know.
I play Ninja Gaiden and stuff, man. I'm just saying.
Well, and like I said, like when the right games come out, I'm willing to play it single player. But like,
I mean,
there's not
Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, but like, there's not any single players to me that are good enough for me to put my time into, because I have my time put up in Destiny and Call of Duty. So like for me, like
I mean, you play Elden Rings, and that was primarily a single player.
I played with Honky most of the time.
I mean, but you couldn't just do the whole open world thing, though.
Well, I mean, technically you could. Like you could run the entire open world with other people. You just can't get on your horse, and it's very, very fucking stupid. Like you're basically running from one end of the map to the other, and it's taking you 5 days to do so. But like,
well, see,
me and Honky would get on Discord, and we'd stream each other on Discord, so in that way we could at least help each other with getting to other places. Because I am further than him on Elden Ring, and like I always had Honky in. Like if I have somebody in my headset playing a single player, I'm solid because then at least I got people to fucking talk to. I can't sit here for hours and just not talk to anybody, especially if I'm not getting the views and I'm not getting people in my chat. Like it's really hard for me to just sit there. So like, and I hate to say it, but I think the best content is when you have other people in your mic, because then you can have that banter. So it's easy to want to come in. Got to find the loyal ones that will follow you on the journey. But if you continue to switch games, if you're playing Fortnite one day and get a follow, play Spider-Man the next day, then back to Fortnite, the one from Fortnite won't watch. But that's not necessarily true, though. Like, I understand your point, but I don't think that's necessarily true because there are people that like multiple different games. Now, if we're talking about the 12-year-old kid that plays Fortnite and that's all he plays day in and day out, I agree 100%. But, like, for people our age, like, I don't think that that's really a thing because people who play Call of Duty also play Destiny. Whoever plays Destiny also maybe play Elden Ring. People who play Elden Ring also play Spider-Man. So other people have different interests, but unfortunately not all of us can be. Not everyone can be like Tim the Tap Man and build his entire thing around Call of Duty. So if I could be a Call of Duty streamer tomorrow, I would. But like, I unfortunately can't. So. And I don't exactly want to be a Destiny streamer either. So that's where it's kind of hard.
You don't want to just be solely a Destiny streamer.
I want to be a horror streamer. That's what I want to do. Because like realistically in the real world, I would rather be a horror streamer.
I mean, you got the games to do it.
I got the games to do it, but again, he's got to turn that down, otherwise we're gonna get fucking demonetized.
Turn this shit down, boy.
But it's the single. Well, I actually was looking at other games because I was thinking about playing like PT, and there was another one that I had seen. But like, I wanna get games that I know that I'll enjoy because like honestly the best content is when streamers get fucking scared out of their minds. Like Into the Backrooms, bro. Like that right there is content.
Oh no, that's definitely content. Cause I scream like a girl.
Like, dude, like if I can be a horror streamer, since you know I'm Deadlight, and like my projects are around that, so that's a hint. But like they're around that premise of horror and creepy shit. So like if I can designate myself as a horror streamer, but you know sometimes play Destiny, I think I'll be solid. Because then I'll end up on TikTok of me screaming like a girl, and then I'll get views.
Anybody want this one?
I don't, dude. I'm good. I don't have any kids. I got a couple of cats that piss me off. So like I don't need a kid, man.
But it's the same, man. When you make certain things and you do certain things, like, you know what I'm saying, the viewers, you know, the viewership will come. You know what I'm saying? The followers, the subscribers, all that shit will come. And it happened in due time.
And it takes years. Like, it literally will take years. It's finding the niche. It's finding the niche to be able to find what you want to do, what you enjoy the most, but will also get you the engagement that you're looking for.
That's it.
So that's the biggest thing. But on to the next one, because we actually do have a spicy topic.
Ooh,
that kind of ties in with other topics too. So it'd be a good segue. So Batgirl, if anybody follows like DC stuff, and I just thought of one too.
Okay.
So Batgirl was just canceled after it being fully filmed. It cost them $90 million to do it, but now they're shelving it. And I think it has. If I remember correctly, I read that it had to do with it's not the narrative that they're trying to place. Which I don't know what kind of narrative it is because it's Batgirl, so like I don't really know. But played Fortnite for a while. Then I switched to Destiny. Lost a lot of viewers due to that.
Yeah.
Now it's growing again. Destiny, which I've learned to let my community know that the next day I'm playing. Yeah, and I'm working on trying to get into do that too,
Awesome.
because that is something that I need to do as well. But Batgirl after $90 million is shelved. So, and I think there was like some controversy with it, or there was something about the narrative not being what it was supposed to be. So they just shelved it after spending $90 million. Now, my question is, did the actress did she get paid?
I would hope she got paid.
Because like if
she put that time, I mean, she put time into it. So
they replaced their CEO not too long ago, I did see that, but I
at least hope she got paid. I mean, but it's hard. It's hard to know, because they don't really put a lot of that out for the public's eye. So,
well, I mean, it's gonna come out one way or another.
I mean, yeah, later on.
Whether the actress speaks about it or the production team speaks about it, it doesn't matter. It's gonna come out. But that's where it kind of segues into The Flash and the speculation on whether or not that's gonna get canceled. So
yeah, at this point, I gave up hope on that one. So
so as quite a few people know, different leadership, different sort. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So the one thing that I've noticed is, so the Flash TV show they're canceling after season 9, which just finished, right?
Yep, that just finished.
So, to answer your question before stream, it is not Grant who is playing Flash. It's the fucking dude from BVS and shit and Justice League. It has been for the last couple of years. I mean, that's
like he was horrible.
But did you hear the controversy with him?
No, I stopped caring when they said that it was him. Wait, wasn't he? Didn't he get like arrested or something for?
They're trying to find him. He's on the run right now.
What are you doing now?
Supposedly, allegedly, he groomed a girl for 6 years.
Okay.
From the age of 12 to the age of 18. And he's had a bunch of drunken disorderlies.
Yeah.
It's been reported that he pulled a gun on people and shit. He's been going down a real rough road, dude. And with him being on the run and nobody be able to find him so they can question him, it could get canceled, bro. Which would really suck because Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck are going to be in the same movie, and like that's two of our favorite Batmans, so like that'd be cool as shit.
But here's the thing, though, right? They ain't gotta cancel it. They just replaced the fucking guy that they got playing. Here's
so how exactly are they going to do that when all of it's already filmed? They just have to go through all the special effects.
That's it. I mean, dude, cut and paste, man. Nah, you can't cut and paste an actual person. I mean, what should you do? CGI, but
it's not worth it.
Hey, watch your mouth, Ronan. I see you. Watch it. Watch it. I know where you live.
In all honesty,
no.
I would hate if they canceled it.
But see, A, they chose the wrong person to play the Flash. B, now look at all the trouble. Now look at all of the trouble that he is in. You know what I'm saying? If they do cancel it,
it'd
be because of him.
It would be because of his actions and the controversy that comes with it. That's going to be the biggest problem. But with it being already filmed and them just having to go through the special effects, the question is, with them only being maybe less than a year out, do they just run with it?
I mean, it's. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the studio's decision on what they want to do with it. I mean, realistically, they could they could recast it. I mean, they could push it back and get
Yeah,
our
but look
boy
how many
from
times they already pushed it. They pushed it like 2 or 3 times now.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
Okay,
it's gonna make people mad. We've already seen how Destiny and their shit getting pushed back fucking makes
right.
their community. Like the DC
Like
the DC EU community is gonna fucking lose their mind if Flash gets either canceled or because
I
you have to
mean,
think the one of the most iconic
well,
Batmans in history is
uh-huh.
coming back to the big screen and Michael Keaton is finally putting on the bat suit once again.
Exactly.
They're gonna lose their fucking mind.
My point. So it will be a lot easier.
Ronan, we're actually gonna get into that in a second.
I mean, the real question is the real thing, the easiest thing for them to do, take him out, put somebody else in.
So I don't think that there would be a huge loss with them canceling the film, and here's why. DC finally put out a statement saying that they have a 10 to 12 year plan, just like Marvel did. So think about it this way. You can flip me off all you want, but think of it this way. That means we get a Batman for 10 years. That means we get a Flash for 10 years, which means a recasting for Flash. That means we get whatever that they decide for the next 10 years. So, which means that we get more movies, which means that we get an actual good Justice League movie like Marvel had with their Avengers movies. Like the plan
I'm gonna leave your
is
Batman
solid.
alone. I'm gonna leave your Batman alone.
Ben Affleck can't be the Batman because if he ends up being the Batman for 10 years, he's going to end up being 70. So like
I'm gonna leave your Batman alone.
like Ben Affleck can't do it. Like I know he can't. And I know he's not going to be 70. I know he's going to be like 60 something in 10 years. But like the fact of the matter is though is that like they can keep dishing out Batman movies, they can keep dishing out all this other shit. But at the end of the day, if they come up with a 10-year plan, that means that they can build it. So Robert Downey Jr.'s best
They gotta do it correctly.
right. They have to do it like how how Iron Man and Robert Downey Jr. is, where if you look at him, you only know him as him.
Exactly.
And that's the biggest thing. They have to do it.
I don't see it.
That is the best way
I don't see
for
it,
DC to survive with Marvel making the strides that they are.
But see, DC can always just make animated films, and
That's great, but that's only going to put a couple of pennies in their pockets when they could be making 10-year plans and making Justice League be one of the biggest movies out there and make a few $100 million outside of just putting animated movies on HBO Max.
yeah, HBO, man, this is true. This is true. They could, but see, that's also one of those things where it's like, okay, it's a wait and see moment, which I hate. I'm starting to really hate wait and see moments because we are getting a lot of those, and especially because we get situations like this one where the actors or actresses do something. Like did they push Aquaman back because of that whole situation?
No,
Okay,
they
so
just cut her out of the movie.
Yeah, they just wrote her out.
So I think what they're gonna do is they're just gonna because I think initially she only had like a half hour in the movie. So what they're probably gonna do is they're probably gonna replace her role with somebody else, and then just reshoot the scenes that she was in, which isn't gonna what would that take, like maybe a month or two? I mean that's because all the special effects are probably done. They just have to reshoot it.
Yeah, reshoot it, recut it, all that other stuff, and do whatever they're gonna do with it. So,
But will they actually follow it? I don't know. I'm really hoping that they can finally fucking put some shit together because I've been wanting a Batman Beyond movie for the last 20 years and they haven't done it yet. So
they need to do a Batman Beyond.
they have to, because how many times are you going to restart Batman? How many times? You know, like
they're probably going to continue to do Batman reboot movies. Well,
not if they have a
after we
10-year
are
plan.
No longer here.
Not if they have a 10-year plan. If they have a 10-year plan, that opens the possibility for them to go from A all the way to Z, and then come out with a Batman Beyond movie. But the problem is with that is that if they come out with a Batman Beyond movie, it'll probably be in 30 years.
Keaton ain't gonna do it.
Oh, he's not gonna be around long enough.
You know what I'm saying?
The
So
dude's
who you
like
got
what,
after
65?
Yeah. So who you got at that? Affleck,
He would be the best option.
Christian Bale, maybe.
Fuck that. Get out of here.
What?
Fuck
I mean,
Christian
they could always
Bale.
go Val Kilmer.
Have you seen Val Kilmer?
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of having a fucking Batman, we're gonna have a Batman. Like,
Yeah,
fuck,
I've seen. I mean, George Clooney maybe, but no, never mind.
the fact that you
Yeah.
even
Shut up.
had the words come out of your mouth.
Shut up. And at the minute, as soon as I said it,
He is 70 years old. Keaton is 70 years old.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be around long enough to make a Batman Beyond movie.
See, that's what they need to see. Here's the thing, like for a real talk, like a Batman Beyond movie,
Yeah.
real shit needs to be Keaton.
No.
Honestly, no, it do.
Mm-mm. The only
Once
reason
again,
why I'm
best
saying that is
Batman.
because he's the only live action Batman that we ever got the movie in. That's the only literal fucking reason why anybody has ever said that. The only logical explanation is you put some white fucking hair on Ben Affleck, make him look old, and he's got it. Because he's got the build. Nobody understands that Ben Affleck is the Dark Knight Rises. Like, he is the Dark Knight Returns. So if you just put some fucking gray hair on him or some shit like he's already got, just fucking put him in a movie, get Terry McGinnis, like fucking, I don't know, whoever the fuck gives a shit to play him. And then
I'm about to say, long as we not going with the recent guy,
Robert Pattinson,
long as we ain't going that way, I'm good.
he actually wouldn't be a bad Terry McGinnis. But at the same time,
There you go.
I don't think that he would be the best role for that. No. I think he was a good Batman though, and I think that if they're gonna make a 10-year plan, he might actually be the only fucking Batman that they have because he's young enough to do it. Because if you think about it, Robert Downey Jr. did it for what, 12 years?
Yeah.
So how old is he now? 50? So he was in his 30s when he fucking started doing it? How old is he? Like 55?
Probably.
Robert Downey Jr. He is 57. So 12 years ago, he was 45. So, I mean, logically, the only person to make with that 10-year plan is going to be Robert Pattinson. But the problem is that Robert Pattinson only is he's wishy-washy on it. And then plus on top of that, they're going to have to find a decent Joker because, you know, the next Joker 2 movie is going to be a fucking musical.
With Lady Gaga.
Dude, when I found that out, man, the anger that resonated from my very being was there, man.
What was that? Like I saw it, I was like Lady Gaga gonna be in the Joker too. What?
I mean, I think that Lady Gaga could pull off Harley Quinn, but I hate that it's going, like, I can't picture Joaquin Phoenix singing.
Yeah.
Will I go see it? Probably. But will I be mad while I watch it? Yep. I'm angry as fuck when I watch it.
Possible. So that also brings us to, what is it, She-Hulk?
Yeah.
She-Hulk.
What's the problem?
I still don't know how to feel about that one, man. I don't.
I like that they brought Mark Ruffalo for it though.
I like that's the probably the only part though, but I just don't know how to feel.
Was Joaquin Phoenix in Walk the Line? Was he actually in that? Oh shit. But okay. Here's the problem with Hulk. There's a problem with Hulk. Okay, there's a fucking problem with him. And I've had this problem with Hulk for the longest time. It's the same fucking problem that I got with Batman. Just quit switching Hulks. Stop it.
Well, they needed to switch to Hulk, man.
No, they didn't. Edward Norton was amazing as Hulk. He was the fucking nerdy ass, fucking stupid ass, and then he turned into this fucking roidaholic fucking with the veins and shit. Like, dude, Edward Norton's Hulk will forever be my favorite Hulk. Now, if we go towards the comic book version, sure, I can understand why Mark Ruffalo's Hulk is the best one. But at the same time, man, like, who gives a fuck? Just give me a roided out Hulk that only gives a fuck about killing shit, and like, that's the one I want to see. That's the one.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Hulk, man. Like this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the whole comic book situation. Because after a while, he did. You know, he basically kept Banner's intelligence. So
the problem with Marvel is trying to bank so hard, putting Ruffalo. Well, yeah, and that's the other thing too, because originally, what's her nuts? The UFC turned WWE fighter, Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey was initially supposed to be She-Hulk. That's what I heard. Yeah, like she was cast for it and everything.
She was gonna be up there breaking people's arms.
Probably, but at the same time, though, like we still have. I mean, still a great actress to play her, but like they banked really hard, and then on top of that, if people didn't know, spoiler alert, Daredevil's gonna be in it. So with Daredevil now being in the MCU. Right, and with Daredevil now starting his own shit. Gina is way better than Rhonda, but I like Rhonda. So, with Daredevil starting his own TV show on Disney Plus now, and him being in the MCU, that opens up the idea, and it opens up the storyline to be able to put him in with the Hulks. Now, the actual story, I have no idea. But the Punisher is rumored to be in. The Punisher is going to have his own movie, and it's going to go based on the Iron Lords, the Iron something. It has to do with the Iron Man stuff. So that also means, and the same actor who played Punisher is gonna be the actor, which I am wholeheartedly all for. Oh yeah.
Boy,
he's got a lot to say.
Man, always.
They bring in, yes they are. He signed I think like a 3 movie deal or something like that. Because I think he's going to be in the next Avengers too. If I remember correctly. So he's going to be in the next Avengers. He's going to come out with his own movie, and then he's also going to have another TV show, I think. If I'm not mistaken. But I think they're going to solely focus on the movie deals, whereas Daredevil is gonna be a TV deal.
He like, dog. I've been with Daddy I've been with Daddy all day. This is freaking awesome.
Hey man, sons want to spend time with their dads. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I mean, I'm all for it. Like, cause look, cause when he get older, he ain't gonna want nothing. Daughter want nothing to do with me. So I'm all good.
They are reviving old stuff at this point, but the problem is that if, with them bringing Punisher back and Daredevil, it pulls out more content that they can provide. Because with Daredevil, he's probably the best Daredevil we've ever had, considering that Ben Affleck was the 2003 version of Daredevil and was the worst fucking movie ever. And then on top of that,
definitely was.
and then on top of that, that dude, whole ass, said motherfucker. and then, dude, Punisher dude, or what is it? Bernthal, he is probably the best one that we've ever had either. So they're bringing the two best characters back from there. So kind of. I actually might go back and rewatch Daredevil because I actually really like the TV show. But I heard something about Luke Cage not getting a deal either, because
the first season of Luke Cage
sucked.
The second season sucked.
I didn't like it.
Okay, that was like me watching Iron Fist.
Iron Fist sucked.
It sucked from start to finish.
But you ready for this?
Yeah.
Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and Daredevil all got deals. They all got screen deals. What's the one that didn't get a screen deal? Luke Cage.
I wonder why.
So
I wonder why. Because like I said,
I'm curious. Why do you think he did?
I don't know. I have no idea. But season 1 was good. Season 2 sucked. Okay, even Jessica Jones was actually good.
I didn't like it. Okay, so the two that I didn't like the most was Iron Fist and Jessica Jones. So I don't understand how they got movie deals and TV deals if fucking Luke Cage didn't. Because the first season wasn't that bad, but I personally was not the biggest fan of Luke Cage, just because I never followed the character, so I wasn't really that big of a fan. But you know, I did watch it and it wasn't bad, but like for me it wasn't for me. So, but I don't understand how Mike Coulter did actually did a really good job with Luke Cage. I'm not gonna lie, he really did. But the show's premise wasn't my.
Here's what I think. I think the Defenders kind of fucked it up.
I think so.
Because that whole combination of all, the whole combination of all of them just didn't really work well.
It didn't do what it was supposed to. For sure.
That's just me.
Like,
but
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we could see, what happens and everything. But here's something I am looking forward to movie-wise before we move back into the game segment. Wakanda Forever. I am actually looking forward to seeing that movie.
I have mixed feelings.
Look, I mean, I'm not the guys that on the day one release, what I'm saying, wearing all white. I know that's the talk, or the talk of the town is.
I have not heard of this talk of the town.
Dude, listen. I saw this. So somebody had put a flyer like, "Hey, what I'm saying, we go see, Wakanda Forever. We should wear all white." It's like a big ass party.
I wonder if it's like a funeral type of thing for Chadwick.
It is possible.
Now, did you see it around your neighborhood, or is that like just something that you saw?
No, it was something I saw on Facebook.
Okay.
Like, what I'm saying? Like, it literally was something I saw on Facebook. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm not.
I don't see a reason why to wear all white, but I'm white as fuck already, so like that's gonna wash me the fuck out. But
I was like, I'm going to see the movie. All right, that's
I'll see the movie. I'll 100% see the movie. I am not particularly a fan of so the speculation is that the sister is going to be taking up the mantle for Black Panther.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly a fan of that. I kind of wish that it would have been the gorilla dude.
Who, Killmonger?
Yeah, no. Is it Killmonger?
You talking about the guy who was fighting at the end, right?
No.
Okay,
I'm talking about the guy who fucking the big gorilla dude. Like I don't fucking know he's got
Big gorilla dude?
yeah, like his whole thing is gorillas. Isn't it? God damn it. Now I'm going to look him up.
I don't know who. Oh. Talking about the rhino guy?
Was it rhinos? I thought it was gorillas. I'm
Yeah,
literally
this
going to look
character.
up gorilla dude from Black Panther.
Who? Gorillas. What kind of shit is that?
Oh, man ape. That fucking dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that he would take up the mantle. M'Baku? If that's how you say that?
I mean, he would have been a nice choice, yeah. But,
Yeah, M'Baku, yeah. So, like, I was kind of hoping that would be him. And I wasn't wrong. It was the gorilla dude. I just couldn't remember his name.
Oh, my gorilla dude.
The first guy that T'Challa fought in that
Yeah.
guy. So, like, I was kind of hoping that it would be him because now with the Alliance, that would have been the best bet. I mean, didn't they kill Killmonger anyway?
Yeah, he died anyway.
Hey, look, it's my cat. He's a little bitch.
Well, damn.
But no, but I think that
Minding his
Killmonger
business.
would have been. But I mean, we'll see. It's
That's what I'm
another
saying.
one of those we'll see moments because nobody actually knows. The only the reason why the reason for the speculation is because the Lego set came out of T'Challa's sister
Yeah.
in the Black Panther suit, and on her Lego figure, you can see gold, and then in the trailer there's
Suit gold.
Yeah.
I mean that's the only thing that's the only thing I can think of.
But I mean, I'll go see it for sure. Because, like, I am a fan of Black Panther, so, like, I do want to go see it. I think that I hate when the main character dies, like, in real life,
Yeah.
and they replace him. I think that, like, I personally don't like that, but I understand for, like, a series' sake that they have to do that, but it sucks.
And it's not even like I said, it's not even like a whole replacement thing. I mean, like yeah, he died, and I said I could be reading between the lines, but wasn't old girl pregnant in the movie? Not the sister, but
The bald chick?
no, not the bald chick. The one that T'Challa was in love with. Wasn't she pregnant in the movie? In the trailer, I think. I don't know.
I think I know what you're talking about because didn't they show her giving birth or something?
I think so.
I could have swore they showed her giving birth.
So then that's another thing. Like, hey, that he could be the next Black Panther when he gets
Like
older.
T'Challa's son type of thing.
Yeah.
But here's my thing.
Yeah, her. The lady friend.
Here's my thing though is how are they going to kill him off?
That is a very good question. That is a very good question.
Because I mean, there's really no way to do that considering. Yeah, Nokia is a phone, Nick. I understand, but Nokia is definitely a phone.
It used to be a phone.
It used to be a phone, not a phone anymore, which is very unfortunate. I feel like
sturdy.
those things would fucking Those things would survive a fucking atomic blast, man. Like,
Man,
you can drop an atomic bomb right on top of it. That thing would still be fucking ringing.
dude. That's the crazy part. But getting off of the the movies as far as like Wakanda Forever and
I feel like I forgot the last topic.
No. We ain't forget the last topic. We were talking about Gotham Knights.
Atlantis is going to be making an appearance. That is a fact. Yes.
Yeah. Was it Submariner? Ain't it?
Submariner.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole movie is going to be the them against the Atlanteans and Submariner.
Yeah, I saw him in the trailer. I'm like, okay, that's But it's always crazy because he was a good guy.
Yeah, but they're gonna make him bad now, so everyone's gonna bitch about it. So
I mean, but you know what I'm saying? But at the very beginning, when he didn't know anybody, like when he didn't know whatever the situation, so that's how it starts out, and I'm pretty sure at the end they'll form a friendship or a bond, or
because that's how T'Challa and M'Baku fucking did their shit. So, but the last one of the stream of the podcast.
Technically, it's two more actually.
Oh, which one? I can't remember.
We didn't go over Gotham Knights, man. The loot system.
No, I know Gotham Knights, but what's the other one?
Elon Musk.
Oh,
and
fuck,
the whole
that's
game.
right. I got a segue for that.
Right. Listen. We gonna keep it short and sweet, okay?
We're gonna have to because we're already past an hour.
I know. That's your fault.
I got a raid at 4:30, so.
Damn, what raid you doing?
Vow.
Another one?
Yeah.
Without me?
Because Sonic, fucking put your name in there then.
I didn't see it.
It's in there.
Shit.
Yeah, it's in there. Just put your name in there then. Because I think we only need 2 people.
See, it ain't gonna count for me. I got this damn hunter.
Well, then start playing 3 different characters. Anyway, okay,
Gotham Knight.
Gotham Knights loot system.
So
I feel like this is gonna be a long one.
No, here's hoping that the loot system is not like Outriders.
I feel like the loot system
or Anthem
is gonna be a lot better, because when we're talking about Destiny, Outriders, Anthem, the grind is fucking real. And the article that you showed me before the stream was that they're gonna try and not make it so dull that it has to be rewarding. It has to be it has to be rewarding and not so time consuming, because I feel like that is what's gonna kill it. But at the same time, look at how Destiny and Outriders are. That's all their game is. It's time consuming, is and fucking just grinding your ass down to the bone. So if they can maintain it, the story in Destiny is fucking phenomenal. So that's what keeps it. Well, Warframe is a whole nother breed, because that comes from like an old school MMO meets Destiny. Like it's trying to meet itself in the middle because of the amount of resources that you have to get. And with the loot system and everything like that, it's very much in the old style of an MMO, but it's trying to be more like Destiny. And I know Warframe came out before Destiny, but it wants to it's very much like Destiny in that respect.
Which we are still waiting on crossplay.
Right, and that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day, because otherwise this is going to end up being another 3-hour stream.
Right.
But the loot system has to be on point, because the loot system isn't on point, then I feel it's going to kill it, because what exactly could they do other than the Court of Owls to make the story interesting enough to bring players back like Destiny or Outriders or Warframe has?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we will see how that plays out, man. Like, crossplay should have been here. Like, crossplay should have been there a long time ago for that game. But we will see how it plays out.
Oh,
Um,
just to touch on Warframe just for a single second,
yep.
I did see that they are actually going to be doing cross-platform materials as their start to
Oh Lord.
crossplay. So what they're doing is they're going to take the vendors from console and take the vendors from PC and make them have the same exact loot at the same exact time. So that way you can at least have the same materials going through with cross-gen and crossplay. So they're talking cross-gen and crossplay are supposed to be here this year at closer towards the end of the year. But that's all I'll say on that. But
we'll see on that one. And then last but not least, how do you guys feel about Elon Musk potentially bringing Steam to Teslas? I mean, I'm talking about to actually be able to play in a fucking car while driving. Is it is it that bad?
It's that bad.
I mean, listen. All right. I'm a little bit in between. All right. Here, I'm a little bit in between.
You weren't before the stream, so
no,
I'm curious to hear what you have to say. So I'm gonna sit
back.
back.
I read the rest of it. Right. I read the rest of it.
I'm gonna sit back and enjoy.
I'm a little bit in between because, like, do I think that it would be something something? Sure, it would be something, especially if the car, like, if you're on a long road trip, right? The car is driving itself. You ain't got to do shit. You ain't got to touch the brakes. You ain't touch the gas. You ain't got to the steering wheel. I mean, dude, you and that motherfucker for 12, 14, 16, however many hours you're on the road. You got to do something with yourself. And I mean, I like I said, but
I'll put my 2 cents in here, Nick. Hold on.
Wait. But realistically, with me living in the city, most of them won't. I think it's the S class or something. I don't know. I don't have a Tesla. I don't plan on owning a Tesla.
I'll give you the rundown when you're done.
Like, I don't own a Tesla. I won't ever have a Tesla. But realistically, for most of us, we live in the city. We live in cities. You know what I'm saying? We don't live in open world. We don't live in, open road spaces like that. So it would not really be beneficial realistically. I'm not saying that it's a bad idea, but realistically, it's just not, to me, it wouldn't be a good investment. That's just me.
Yeah, but you still haven't answered the question of how gaming is going to is going to change cars.
The driving? I don't know. See, that's
how do you feel about it? How do you feel about it?
I don't know.
Do you want me to put my 2 cents in now?
Yeah.
It is the worst fucking idea you could possibly have.
I mean,
do you want me to tell you why?
Of course.
Okay.
This is the reason why we talking about it.
Most people that know me, I work in the auto industry. Okay. So this is like my niche. Okay, like this is what I know. When it comes down to a standard Tesla that you're going to be spending about $30,000 to $40,000 on, yes, you are going to get about 300 to 350 miles on a standard battery charge. But the problem is that, like Tracy said, with the higher tiers, you're going to get more mileage per charge. So I think on like the standard high end, like if we're talking the most expensive Tesla you can buy on the market currently today, we're talking like 600 miles. So I mean, that's a lot of miles, but at the same time, when you're looking at a Tesla and and going on a 14-hour road trip, that 14 hours is going to turn into a 30-hour fucking real quick, because the standard time, that's if you drive responsibly. But at the same time, you run into the issue of when you are in a Tesla, there's an actual map that will show you all those supercharging stations. Now, in a supercharge, you're looking to sit there for about 30 minutes to about 45 minutes for a full charge for a supercharger. So, but there's only specific spots that have those. So you would have to drive 250